Good afternoon and welcome to More Meets the Eye. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and Cream the cat's sleeping over here to the side of me. Yes, you are Cream. Uh, so today we are going to cover the animal mode for Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Rhinox, the Rhino mode, if you will. The well, this isn't going to be too long of a video because this mode is well, to describe it as a brick, I think would be the closest thing to describe it as. Yes, it is a brick rhino, and it is a shame that it is. So the articulation on this guy includes an opening and shutting mouth. Ooh, 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 an opening and shutting mouth. My, how how unique and articulated is this? Oh wow. Um, Legs that bend inwards so that you can pretend your rhino's been hit by a car. That's always nice. You just get a little car out here. We got a little cliff jumper. Bam! Just bam! Oh no! You've hit a black horn rhino. You're in so much trouble, cliff jumper. So that's some articulation. You can have battle damage. The rear legs, even though they like to move all over the place in every direction, except the directions that you want legs to move. Like it can move forwards, yay, and it can kind of move backwards. So you could kind of have the back legs act as they're walking, while the front legs are just derp a derp. We could fold them inwards so that he's just just the stupidest looking rhino ever. Ha ha. I'm so upset about this rhino. I was really hoping that we'd have a really cool rhino, just something that you could possibly pose with your 6-inch scale things as a nice little rhino. Like for instance, here's a 6-inch scale action figure, the bat, but now you see the rhino is way too small. It's rhinos are not supposed to be the size of big dogs compared to a person that's 6 feet tall. The rhino should be up here more towards his shoulders, which tells me like they really could have upsized this just a smidge because this is what I've been able to figure out, and I haven't been able to find exact proof on this. So take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt, and do your own research and tell me if I'm correct or wrong. But in Beast Wars, those are smaller Transformers. So everything in Beast Wars that comes from the show should be actually in 1/12 scale, unlike Cliffjumper right here, who's more like in the 1/32nd scale. Um, the So those things should be in the 1/12 scale, and this Rhino should be in the 1/12 scale, but it's not. It's Rhino's more in the 1/18th scale. I think if I had a 3.5 inch figure standing next to it, you would see that it works very well for a Rhino. This Rhino it's so weird. How do you go from a 1/12 scale thing into a 1/18th scale Rhino? And all the clearances on this transformation that I absolutely have a trouble. I'm not doing a blind man transforms this thing in X-Minute Flats video for this guy. I'm sorry. This thing actually irritates the snot out of me when I'm trying to transform it, and I only do that with transformers that I can actually work with without flying off into an aggression rage. So that's what this guy does to me. Like, why don't you move there? You moved there yesterday. So let's go to the sculpting because the articulation's just been terrible. Sculpt-wise on this thing, it's rhino skin. It's all rhino skin. They did a good job with the modeled skin texture. You got the random wrinkles in there. You got skin flaps because the rhino's got a bunch of skin folded on top of other skin. He's just the home of all the skin, and we see that a lot. I think that this set may have been cool, like discovering that Beachcomber's coming with a little bird. Maybe you've given a Rhinox here one of those little white birds that sits on a rhino's back and pecks off the ticks. That would have been cool. That would have been a neat little accessory. Siege port wise, there are none. You can't outfit your rhino here with some crazy awesome weapons and have him coming charging into battle like something from Black Panther. You can't make a Black Panther rhino out of this rhino. Sorry to say, it is a shame though. You can let's see, can get him to ride the rhino. We're just going to put him to ride the rhino. Let's pull down the pull down hinges. Let's make sure we got as much room and space there as possible, and we're just going to they fold that leg. There we go. All right, and then fold this leg. Oh man, I forgot how tight those joints are. Okay, now there you go. Yeah. man on a buffalo, except it's bad on a rhino. Okay. Um, so that's the Cobra battle of writing. The articulation for this thing sucks. The sculpt work for this thing is pretty nice. I do say that. The thing that weirds me out is how smooth the skin is up here at the very top of its back, where these two panels come together. They should have done a little more modeling on that. Instead, it feels completely different from the rest of the body, except for this top. Like the top is smooth skin, but everything else is wrinkles and stuff, and that's just weird. Unless, of course, the tops of rhinos are also smooth skin and have no wrinkles, in which case this thing is spot on. I think it would have also been cool if you had, you could fit a tiny transformer in here. Maybe you get like a 1-inch scale little guy who's got some articulation. You break open this back panels here where his tail's at, and then you can have a little guy coming out like in Ace Ventura. If you wanted to, which one was that? That was the wild one, the one with the monster truck. I liked it, and the rhino, of course, him squeezing out of the rhino's butt. It's so great. Makes me laugh every time. Oh, kids, let's stop and watch this rhino get burned. And then Ace Ventura comes flopping out of the back of the rhino. And the safari team gets the hell out of there as quickly as they can. That's what this rhino reminds me of. A fake rhino that's not good for anything but listening in on other people's conversations. So just it's so sad. This thing could have been so much better. It could have been a really cool rhino. It really could have. If they had just, spent a little more money on it. Maybe upped him to leader scale so that you could actually get the correct sizes in there for Rhinox. But I don't know. I don't know what they could have done better about this thing, except maybe upsize it. That is the most better they could have done. And then we could have gotten some really nice stuff. Big positive on this one, though. Big, huge positive I'm going to mention before I let you guys leave. The horns aren't hollow. Like with the Triceratops Slag. Yeah, Slag's got hollow horns, but Rhinox don't, and that's pretty cool. But and I think that's just a little too late. So, thank you for. Actually, before I go, let's go ahead and bring out Cliff Jumper so you can get a nice size side. Here we go. The Cliff Jumper goes from the back of his trunk and the front of his hood. Each go just a little over each of the legs. So Rhinox is still larger than Cliff Jumper. And actually, Rhinox, what you're doing with Cliff Jumper is not nice. Let's see, can we actually... Yeah, look at that. Rhino riding Cliff Jumper. Yeah. Rhino on a Cliff Jumper. Alright, thanks for watching today's video. Please tune in tomorrow. I will be covering the next letter in the alphabet for our Braille series. K, if I remember correctly. Yeah, JK. We're covering K. And and tomorrow is my birthday. So tomorrow I'm going to get that video up as soon as possible and then spend the rest of the day enjoying myself because it's my birthday. So thank you so much for watching today's video. And please, tune into my channel and share and like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. If you're already this far into the video and you haven't subscribed, why haven't you subscribed? And comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this this break below in the comments. I love to hear from you, my fans and my viewers. So comment away. I can't wait. Bye-bye for now.